what's up? I did something I haven't did in a little bit of while. Last time I did this was for Tyler Perry's last movie for Netflix. But hey, I stayed up till midnight for the premiere of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Hey, I got a 4-day weekend coming up. Only worked 3 days this week. Today is my Friday. So what the hell, man? Kick the weekend off right with Eddie Murphy. This was my most anticipated film for this year. A lot of you guys are like, what? Hey, Eddie Murphy is near and dear to my heart. Axel Foley is probably my favorite cop of all time, next to John McClane, played by Bruce Willis in those Die Hard movies. When this movie debuted back in '84, I don't know if you know this or not, it was #1 at the box office for 14 straight weeks. That's 3.5 months. It was truly a summer blockbuster, #1. And never have a movie with a leading black male did anything like that. Eddie Murphy was a stand-up comedian, went to Saturday Night Live, broke into acting, and became a damn good actor. He created a subgenre of action and comedy. It wasn't really like that before. You had a few movies, Let's Do It Again with Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby, but nothing with a scale and a budget with the white man's monies. Beverly Hills Cop, to say the least, was a phenomenon. 3 years later, they came back with part 2, and it's funny. Part 1 is the best, but for some reason, I seen part 2 the most because it was flashier, it was shinier, the stunts were bigger, and it was a great film. But this one, wow. I had nostalgia, goosebumps all over. And some people might be tired of nostalgia. I don't care. When it's done right, it's done right. The music beats, the opening scene in Detroit, Eddie Murphy hasn't lost a step. He stepped back into the role of this character as Axel Foley with no hesitation and no problem. They got the gang back. It was great to see. Age does factor into this movie, and that's part of the plot. You know, when he's in the middle of doing something, he's like, wait, I'm too old for this shit. You know, they use it to their advantage. That's what a good movie does. Is it the best plot in the world? No, no Beverly Hills Cop movie had the best plot. It's all about Eddie Murphy stealing every scene that he's in, elevating the scenes that he's in, and elevating the people and the talent around him in every single scene that he's in with them. That's what he does. He's been doing that for 4 decades now. And for him to step back into this role, a lot of us are happy. We just love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy has been around for so long, he touched everybody who's watching this video have seen an Eddie Murphy movie. Even if you don't know who Eddie Murphy is when you're little, you've probably seen Shrek. Yeah, he's the damn donkey. And this movie was well done. The director, first time director as far as big screen type movie, you know, full feature. I think he did a pretty damn good job. The producers are back. So it looks just like Beverly Hills Cop 2. Flashy and shiny. And dare I say, like I said, 1 is the best. 2, I watched the most. I think, as of right now, this is better than part 2. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm saying it. Because Eddie Murphy is more mature. Axel Foley is a different character. He's a father now. He has an estranged daughter. And the antics between them, for the most part, works. The new characters in the movie, they work. The villain, Kevin Bacon. Come on, man. Who don't love Kevin Bacon? He's excellent in this movie. And then on top of that, the music takes you back. Probably the best theme song for a cop ever in a movie. Other than that, maybe Lethal Weapon with that little jazz music every time they pop up. That little jazz music. But the Axel F theme is great because let me tell you, back in the day when that movie came out, that soundtrack was everywhere. You had the Pointer Sisters. You had Patti LaBelle. Everybody on that soundtrack was on the radio. It was a hit. And one thing Eddie Murphy has done over the years, along with Spike Lee, they put out a great film with a booming soundtrack. You name it. Beverly Hills Cop movies, those Nutty Professor movies had a great soundtrack. Boomerang, great soundtrack. The movie Life, great soundtrack. Eddie, I'm glad you're back. You have no idea for your fans what this means to us to see you back on top. July 3rd weekend, hey, I'm gonna go see Maxine in the theaters, but it was great to stay home and kick off the weekend early with you on the couch, watching Netflix and getting a theater type feature right at home, man. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. It was worth the wait. Until next time, be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. And I'm out. Peace. You know the routine. Fade to black.